The day began quietly at Birla House, a serene sanctuary enveloped in the gentle embrace of dawn. The sun, still soft and pale, spread a warm glow that seeped through the windows, illuminating the humble room where Mahatma Gandhi rose from his simple wooden bed. No guards stood at attention, no luxuries adorned his surroundings, only the steadfast presence of discipline, prayer, and purpose. As he washed his face, the cool water felt refreshing against his skin, awakening his senses and instilling a profound clarity of mind. In a ritual that had become second nature, he sat cross-legged, his fingers deftly spinning the charkha, the wheel turning slowly and rhythmically, echoing the heartbeat of a life devoted to simplicity. The letters he wrote each morning were more than mere words. They were fragments of his soul, expressions of a deep yearning for harmony. But that day, something shifted. Chapter 1: The Broken Nation. In the year 1947, the fabric of India, once woven together in unity, was violently torn apart. The birth of India and Pakistan was a cacophony of anguish, a scream that echoed across the land. Millions of lives were uprooted, families were torn asunder, and the streets became rivers of fear, anger, and confusion. Caravans of refugees flowed across borders that had not existed mere days before. Hindus fleeing west, Muslims seeking safety in the east. In the space between them, chaos raged, fire and blood mingling in the dust of desperation. Gandhi, the father of the nation, stood at the precipice of despair, watching the country he cherished bleed from both sides. He became a voice of reason in a time of madness, pleading for peace and unity. He fasted, seeking to quell the violence, but to many, his voice was a whisper in a storm, perceived as a surrender rather than a call to arms. Chapter 2: The Man Who Disagreed. Among those who vehemently rejected Gandhi's peaceful path was Nathuram Vinayak Godse. Raised in fervent nationalist circles, Godse believed that strength, not sacrifice, was the key to India's salvation. To him, Gandhi's ideals felt like a dangerous compromise. Each concession he made to Pakistan seemed a betrayal, each fast perceived as a weakening of India's resolve. Godse's heart, which once may have harbored hope for unity, had turned into a vessel for cold determination. He shadowed Gandhi, following his speeches, dissecting his writings, even attending gatherings just to study the man he came to resent. What began as mere disagreement morphed into an obsession, and obsession spiraled into a seething anger. Godse convinced himself that Gandhi's death would be the catalyst to restore India's strength. It was a delusion, yet a powerful one that would lead him down a dark path. Chapter 3: The Last Walk. On January 30th, 1948, the evening air was thick with anticipation as Gandhi readied himself for his daily prayer meeting. Time was slipping through his fingers, an unusual occurrence for a man known for his punctuality. As he stepped outside Birla House, a serene smile graced his lips, his grandnieces holding onto his shoulders as they walked together along the garden path. The gentle rustle of leaves and the rustling of the crowd around them, gathered in hopes of blessings and peace, painted a picture of unity. Yet, nestled within that crowd was Gandhi, calm, focused, and resolute, waiting for the moment he believed would change the destiny of their nation. As Gandhi approached, people parted with reverence, hands folded in respect. In that sacred silence, Gandhi stepped forward, bowing as if seeking blessings, only to suddenly push the girls aside and reveal a pistol. In a heartbeat, he fired 3 shots into Gandhi's chest at point-blank range. Chapter 4: The Fall of a Leader. Chaos erupted around them. Screams pierced the evening air as people rushed toward Gandhi, while others lunged at Gandhi, who was seized and beaten. still fervently shouting his justifications, his mind firmly locked in a twisted sense of righteousness. Inside Birla House, Gandhi's frail body was carried away. Doctors rushed in, but the hope that clung to the air dissipated quickly. There was nothing left to save. The father of the nation was gone. News spread like a shockwave, crashing through Delhi as tears flowed freely. Across India, homes fell silent, and around the world, leaders bowed their heads in solemn respect. A man who had fought with the strength of his convictions fell to the violence of a bullet. And in that heartbreaking moment, the essence of peace fractured. Outside Birla House, crowds gathered, some praying, some weeping, others simply too stunned to speak. It felt as though the very soul of the nation had halted its breath. Yet, even in death, Gandhi's enduring message reverberated louder than ever. His words, penned that fateful morning, echoed across the hearts of millions. My life is my message. On that day, the world finally grasped the profound weight of those words, embodying a legacy that would linger long after his passing.